we are free. We are free. We are free. We are free. And so we can walk in the freedom of God or go back to the wounds that we used to walk in. So God has been talking to me about walking wounded. And I didn't quite grasp what it meant. I had the concept in my head, my head's going to run around and be like, okay, it could be this, could be this. But today I finally saw what he was saying. For months, I would say since January, I have been struggling with like walking, and I've had to do specific things to make sure that I'm not in pain. And once you, like, if you injure yourself, I did this in track and field. When you injure yourself, sometimes you can get so used to the pain and or develop a way of holding yourself, walking specific. This depends on the area that it's in. So in my feet, I developed, and started trusting in a limp that I had. I was moving much slower. I hate that. And so I began to just mold myself into this way of living. So I went to the store today. My parents told me about this store that'll help provide shoes that'll fit your situation. So with these two things going on in my feet, it started affecting my ankles, my lower leg, and my the top of my legs, and how I walked. And so went there, the guy, he was so nice. He let me know, yeah, we want to target the area. I'm like, okay. So they had me do 3D images and walk over this mat back and forth, so they can pinpoint the issue. And when he pinpointed the issue, he's like, yep, this is what's going on. And we have to make a specific shoe, fit you. And he brought out 2 pairs of shoes. Oh my God, one felt like heaven. Like I was walking on clouds. Like the second pair of shoes, it was like everything. It wasn't as fluffy as the other one, but it was perfect for my foot. The other one was cute. It was fluffy, but this one supported everything that I need. He said, I want you to walk with both of them on. I put one on the right and one on the left and walked with both of them. And even though this one felt fluffy and cute, the other one supported me way more than the other one did. So after that, I put on both pairs. He said, just walk around. I want you to walk around. And what I noticed is I was walking great when I first put them on. And then my mind started going back to the pain that I had. And I noticed I just started walking with the limp again. Mind you guys, the pain was not there. But how I used to walk slowly, and I noticed that, he noticed that, I was walking wounded. I was walking to the adaptive way that I was. And I think that so many of us, again, that pain was not there anymore when I put these shoes on my feet. But my mind went back and took me back to how I was. Like, this is too good to be true. So go back to how my mind had did that to me. So so many people are walking wounded spiritually. God has delivered them and set them free. But their mind is taking them back to who they were and how they used to be. So they stay there and choose to live that way versus the way God says that we can live. And that is not God's desire for us, you guys. We are free. We are free. We are free. We are free. And so we can walk in the freedom of God or go back to the wounds that we used to walk in. And we have to intentionally make a choice if we want to be free. We have to be intentional with walking the way God called us to walk. We have to make sure that we don't go back to who we were. So that's what I learned through all that. And once I decided in my mind, I said, Angel, why are you still limping? You're not in pain. Let's go. I started walking straight, and I leaned into what these new shoes were doing for me. And that's what we have to do. We have to lean into what God has done for us. That is the blessing that we have now that we are believers in Christ, that He died for us and that He saved us, and we don't have to walk wounded anymore.